Good evening, children of the night, and welcome to Beyond the Howl with Matt Wolf Fede, episode 12. So, I haven't done too much on my Let's Play world, so I was thinking we should go on and try to do some chores actually around the place. You know, get get some feed the cows, feed the chickens, maybe create some potions, and we talk a bit. Maybe we even go down to the lumber mill and plant some more trees, let them grow and all. Just a very relaxed episode. And then we'll talk about some other things, things that I've been thinking about lately. So, let's go. So, what should we do first? I think we should go and feed. No. Let's go get. Yeah, let's go to our crops. If you remember correctly, where's it? This one, right? The crops are still downstairs. I do want to change that soon. I was thinking about. That's pretty loud, so. There we are. I was thinking of a certain point to get not all the crops, but part of the crops, maybe later on even more than all of these crops to go upstairs. And I was thinking to do it on the upper side of the mountain where I cleared all the space. I'll show you in a few minutes when we're done down here. I was thinking on creating kind of a farm or something like that, or maybe on the other side past the village. I don't know yet. I think we should find a good place for that, and let's build a. Why don't we build a farm? That would be nice. A yeah, a farm. And we're not going to build I say that farmhouse or anything like that. No, just a big farm. Attach it to the village maybe. That would be cool. And if we can, maybe one of my, if I still have one of the villagers downstairs, we'll get over there. I thought I had a farmer with there, so maybe we can get one of them towards that place. Put some animals there, and create a little farm. Maybe something we could do next time. I think that's a good idea. For today, we're gonna do a very relaxed episode, not too long. Just talk a bit about things that about things that are on my mind. So, how you guys been doing? I've been doing okay. I'm very tired. Haven't slept that well actually. I woke up a few times because I had to go to the bathroom, or to the toilet. So that was pretty annoying, but hey, it happens. So I don't know. I feel a bit like my day's a bit broken. But that's not that bad. It's a nuisance, but nothing more. So I like watching movies and certain kind of TV series. And there's always one thing, a few things that annoy me in the series or movies. And one of them is, okay, let's set a premise. You are a top CIA agent, you are a top NSA agent, you are a top Interpol agent or whatever. But let's say you're from the CIA. That means that you are a US civilian, right? And then you became a police officer or whatever, you got into the CIA or something like that. And that means that you are from the US. That sounds the most logic, right? So why in the heck in movies, and this is really something that it's not that bad irritation, but it's a small irritation. Why in movies and series and all do they do the most unlogical thing and they put a British guy in the CIA or a somebody with a French accent or something like that in the U.S. Marshals, anything like that. It doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest. It's so weird. I know there are people, Cajun people, and if they would be U.S. Marshal, understand they would have an accent. But it's not the same like the I'm from French, work for the CIA. That makes no sense whatsoever. And it's not that I'm angry about it, but it irritates me. I mean, sometimes it ruins a part of the movie for me. I mean, it doesn't make sense at all. There we go. Okay, sometimes it does make sense. I watched the movie, and they were all Americans except for one of the bad guy was a British guy, and later on it was explained that the group of evil guys were actually mercenaries. And with that point, I can kind of, I was like, oh, okay, mercenaries. Makes sense. There's a British guy in there because they're mercenaries, you know. That's not that of a bad thing. But sometimes, come on, man. I understand it's a movie, imagination and all, but sometimes they do make it quite difficult to, stretch the imagination. It doesn't make sense, so it makes it far too difficult. But okay, it's part of movies, of movie magic and all, so I accept it in the end. But sometimes I'm watching the movie and I'm like, really? How did I? Whatever from whatever country the person comes from got into the FBI, you know? But okay, it could be possible, I guess. So yeah, I've been watching some movies lately again, especially some easy to digest movies. I watched Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. That movie was it surprised me. It was pretty cool actually. It had about the same vibe as Van Helsing, the movie with Hugh Jackman, which I really liked a lot because I like that very, don't know, campy action horror fairy tale thing where they know they're going over top and they're not pretending to be a very solid story. You know, I also saw I Frankenstein not too long ago. That movie on the other side, I thought really was done badly. But that I don't know, something didn't add up. I don't know exactly why I didn't like it as much as other movies, but no, it didn't do it for me at all. And I watched a movie from the '60s called Captain Clack with Peter Cushing in the main part. And that movie was very entertaining, and I thought it was really good, well done. I really liked that one. But yeah, that's an old school movie. Somehow I do like a lot of stories from the old school movies more because they create a story and what they do, and they do very well. They not all the time, but most of the old movies that are successful, they put a story in 1.5 hours instead of what they do nowadays with 2.5, 3 hours for a movie. It seems like directors nowadays and writers cannot write or direct a movie that's not longer than 1.5 hour. It makes no sense in the end because how could they do it in the old days so well and now we can't anymore? Did the movie industry became corrupted, or did we as the consumer or the watcher do we expect more from movies nowadays? I think we do, and you know, do all movies have to be Michael Bay like, you know, where everything explodes around you and all? Does it really have to be that over the top and trying to be serious at the same time? Of course, I have seen. Was it again Battleship or well, with the big monsters from Guillermo del Toro. Uh, that movie, on the other hand, I enjoyed a lot with the big monsters because it didn't took itself completely seriously. I mean, Brian Perlman dies, and he doesn't at the end, and he comes out of one of the creatures, and asks where your shoes is, where's my shoe. That's so, it was freaking awesome. It was yeah, I really enjoyed that movie because it was so silly and over top. They knew it was so silly and over top. And some of the movies like that Michael Bay does or some other guys like J.J. Brahms, they are over the top, but they take themselves so seriously. It's not funny anymore. I mean, I'm a huge Star Trek fan. If you watched my old school gaming episode 6 where I do Star Trek 25th anniversary for 10 minutes. Yeah, you can hear I really like Star Trek. So I was glad there were new movies made of Star Trek. And then I heard, no, they're going to do a reset. So I was a bit skeptical about that. And I saw the first movie. And to be honest, I still don't know what the hell I have to think about it. On one hand, it was kind of okay. On the other hand, I didn't like it. I mean, it was too shiny, you know. And I don't mean shiny in the Firefly sense. I mean shiny in the sense it was too polished. It did not fit with Star Trek, in my opinion. And but the first movie I could handle, it was good. The second movie, you won't hear me say this too often about remakes. In my opinion, it was utterly crap. And to be honest, I don't like saying that about a movie because people made a movie. They did their best to create a great movie and all, and they worked hard for it. And who am I to judge them? On the other hand, we do pay to go and see the movies. So, you know, we should be able to say something about it. We should be able to give our opinion. And that's what I'm doing now. I think it's actually crap because first, the original movie where Khan is in, is brilliant. It's simply brilliant. And what they did in the second movie J.J. Brahms made, Star Trek Into Darkness, he took some of the storyline from the episode where Khan appears, and some from the original movie, and a shitload of explosions and action, and there wasn't almost any depth in the movie. The depth that the original movie had was completely shat on, and I don't mean Shatnered on. I really meant shat on or shit on by J.J. Brahms and his crew. I don't give a damn about your lens flares and your beautiful sets and everything. It's okay. It's nice to have if the story is freaking good. If it's a bad story, I don't give a damn about your beautiful stuff. I don't care about how much money you have pumped into a movie that's a freaking disaster in the end. I know a lot of people liked it. I don't mind if other people liked it. It's taste, okay? And in my opinion, with these movies, some people like the action part. They don't give a damn about how deep the story goes. They want a simple movie they can watch, and when they're done, they can go home and okay, I'm done with it. Sure, no problem. You can do that. I don't know. Then I'm not that kind of person. I want to see a great movie. I want to be able to want to be entertained. I want to have a good story. I want to be how to say that, challenged, actually. And I don't know with every movie. I'll be honest. There are movies around. And I'm like, hell no. I don't feel like watching that now. It's too complicated. Or there's too much things going on. I am not going to do that. I'll agree. It happens once in a while. I don't want to watch that kind of movies. But now, when I watch Star Trek, I do expect some story quality, and it wasn't there. And let's see, where the other movies that I watched, I was like, what the hell happened here? Um, yeah, that's the other side. You got the Twilights and what's the other movie with the chick who has to survive putting out fire? Yeah, you know what I mean. Hunger Games. I know it's made for teens, and I did watch it because I want to have an opinion about it. Then I should watch it. If I didn't watch it, I can't have an opinion about it. It's that simple. Otherwise, I will be talking crap and bullshit. So I'm not going to do that. I understand the whole youth idea that came out from youth things, but the story they tried to be complicated, but the story is shit. Really, a vampire who glisters in the sun, bold but pushing. I know vampires don't exist and all, but the whole mystery about a vampire, it was like, yeah, we need the mystery of the vampire, and we have to do something cool with it. What if they give light when the light bounces off of them, and they don't die from the sun? Yes, let's take one of the most crucial parts of the vampire and create a whole story around it, and let's make them fall in love. And in the end, she becomes a vampire, and they get a vampire baby because she was pregnant by a vampire, was freaking undead or dead already. Doesn't make, okay, movies don't have to make sense, but this was like a bit too much. And same goes with the Hunger Games. The first movie I thought was okay, entertaining. I didn't say good. I hope you can hear them. I didn't say good. I said entertaining. But the second movie, on the other hand, really creating a movie so you can promote your next movie or it's a startup. That's just bullshit. That's just bullshit. Sorry. You're luring people into a cinema and they're gonna pay quite a lot nowadays. Especially, I don't know how expensive it is overseas, but here in the Netherlands, you're paying about for a cheap €8. If you're gonna pay the main price, you're paying between €9 and €15 to sit your ass down. $1 is 1.3, 1.4 euros. See where I'm going with this? It's extremely expensive. And it makes no sense in the end. Holy crap, we're already at 18 minutes and I only talked about how shitty some movies are. Freaking awesome. So, let's go over, let's see, what can we do over there? We'll do one cutout now. I'll get some saplings and some bone meal, and we're going to put some trees down there so it looks better, okay? So I'll be right back. So guys, I have some saplings, and I have 4 kinds of saplings: oak, dark oak, birchwood, and spruce wood. And let's plant some things. I think we need a big old tree right here, or yeah, like right here. Really? What happens? I hate it. So yeah, it's a nice tree. Another tree's lonely. We have to we have to make a new friend for him right here. A little friend. Everybody needs a friend. Maybe a squirrel lives out there. Yeah, some Bob Ross for you guys here. I really like the dark oak, so let's put a dark oak right here. As I envisioned, the lumberjack it doesn't only take away trees; he also plants them, because he knows that in the end, when he has took down all the trees, that he will have nothing to lumberjack anymore. So he understands that he has to put up some trees. So this lumberjack knows that extremely well. So he has been taking care of his work, actually, of his money, of his how important his importance. He knows that without the trees, he won't. Did I? Yeah, I put on the wrong ones. But yeah, of course, The lumberjack knows that without the trees he has no work. So without any work he doesn't have any money. That's how it works in real life as well. So that's why he keeps on planting the trees. So I was thinking he probably has a lot of trees out here surrounding him, and I always like trees. It makes it look better. I mean, that's why we put some trees down over there at the base. Let's see. Oak here, maybe a dark oak here. Maybe a spruce wood here. Spruce. Oh, and another one back here. I think that would be nice. Yeah. Like that. The birch here. No, the birch should be a bit more this way. Like that. This does mean that there are going to be more mobs around here, but we're strong enough. We got some great armor, so I'm not worried. Maybe Lumberjack is worried, but you know, I'll make it safe for him. I don't know how, but we'll make it safe for him. Like that. Let's eat something. Like that. Maybe a bit of the old. Yeah, like that. So I was thinking next time we're gonna do the farm thing. I think it's nice to create a farm where we have a farm outside. I'm gonna keep the farms down because I want to have a backup if something happens with the on top. Maybe I do something stupid and there will be water involved and everything goes, and that would be just it would be bad. So let's take a look from up there. I think it's gonna look a lot better. And next time I also want to work on the roof. And I still am waiting for you guys to give me some tips and advice or ideas that you have how should embellish the building. I hope you leave a comment about that. So let's see. First, before we go, let's see where we can put down the farm. So let's go up here first. We can do two things. We can do a farm up here. Create that I take more out of the mountain, create a building there, and make a farm here, or maybe even up here. But it's going to be difficult. Or, and I was thinking that would be a better option. Let's see if we can see the farm. Yeah. Okay, if we have the village here, wouldn't it be cool if we can create a farm over there, just so a little bit beyond the village over there? That would be great. Guys, I know it has been a talkative episode and we haven't done that extremely much, and I've rambled on a little bit too much about how crappy some movies are nowadays, but I hope you enjoyed the episode. And yeah, I hope you will hit the like button if you liked it, and you leave a comment about suggestions what to do with the building, the lumberjack building, lumber mill, and yeah, if you would like to share this, it will help me out tremendously. Cheer of the night. I will see you next time.